Alright, this is Gravity. Vocals start here. And there's your whole song right there. So, let's check out different ways to play this. It's going to be kind of a long video, so kind of sit tight. When you first start those chords, and if you have the song on, you can tell there's a lot of, lead guitar licks right there. There's organ chords that are just kind of being held down, so you're hearing everything in that recording except for a guitar going. So why am I telling you to do that? Okay. Well, the song is the time signature, which is a big word that we'll come to know, is in 6/8 time. So if you count the song out, everyone can agree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you count the 6 with emphasis on 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? So you can do that. So then, if you want to just play the song by yourself or along through the recording and have it sound authentic. Like that. You can keep that going the entire time. It's a really good exercise in chord changing and stuff like that. Okay? So, now, what you're looking at is, left hand. Let's look at this stuff, then look at our right hand stuff we can do. G to C, pretty cut and dry. Keep the ring and the pinky planted, and make sure that when you change those chords, you hit on the downbeat of the next, measure for that. Downbeat, by the way, means kind of like if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. The number 1 is a downbeat in each go-round of that. And on the lyric, "Oh, I'll Never Know," you hit an A minor chord. To review that A minor chord, that is frets 0 on the A, low E is not played, then you have frets 2 and 2 on the D and G, and then fret 1 on the B, and then high open E. And then D7 chord happens. You can get to a D7 chord really easily by doing this. Open D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, high open E. Okay, so then let's check out this E flat major 7 chord, big word for it. We're going to look at some graduated versions of it. The first way to play it would be this. Okay, I'm going to walk through how to play this, and if this is too difficult, never fear, I've got another version that gets the same sound, although not quite as full, but it's easier to play. So this version, you go ahead and try it though. Pointer finger to left hand goes in the 1st fret D string, and it goes right up to the fret like that. And then, also you can kind of see what's happening there. I kind of like having it muted against the strings where, just hanging out like that. Okay? Now the ring finger, the left hand, does this. Let me do this, if it helps us. You kind of see that off camera. The digit has to flex like that. Now, however far yours flexes, if it goes like that, and that's as far as it goes, and that's what you have to work with. If yours doesn't do that, don't try to make it. No, don't injure yourself trying to play this chord. Okay. And then your goal is to get that one digit to hold down those 3 strings. Okay? If that is just way too tough and you're thinking, if it weren't for this one chord being so hard, I'd have this whole song down, then try this. Know how we do that A chord, that A major chord right here? Just go up a string set and then over fret like that. When you play this version of E flat major 7, though, you have to be careful. You can only play those top 3 strings. If you play that open D wood, it sounds like this. That's just the wrong chord. You can also do this too to kill that. Okay. And some other tricks for playing that easier version of E flat major 7. If you do this, okay, so your goal is to not hit that open D string, right? Like if you put your pointer finger right here where it touches the D string and no note comes out, but it's pressing down the G string all the way. Then you add all that, just like that. That's another way to get to it. Okay? And here's some mechanics on changing from, you already got G to C mechanics for that. Here's A minor to D7. Keep your pointer finger planted. Just move these 2 fingers right there. So the middle finger comes down by 1 string, and then whenever that middle finger starts coming down, it should naturally offset that ring finger since, it doesn't get to stay on that string anymore, right? So you bring it down a little bit further and have it just press down on that high E. Okay? And then you can do that, or you can go. That one's kind of harder all the way around. Okay? Yeah, having to move there. So now stuff you can do with the right hand. Once you get the hang of the strumming, and the strumming gets kind of boring, check this out. Drawing a moving bass line between the G and the C. That's so yeah. It starts out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are pickup notes right here. So it's 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, see that? On 5 and 6 right there, I went open A, 2nd fret A, and then C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Went 2nd fret A, open string A, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. All right. And then for the A minor chord, you can still do that. Just check this out. just now hit me that I played open D on accident. Like that. Then you can do a right hand finger picking pattern over the G and the C, and it'd be like this. See these fancy new acrylics that I just got? That's pretty wild right there. They're like talons. Okay, so thumb, pointer, middle, ring and thumb together, pointer, middle, middle, pointer. The same thing with that strumming pattern where it was, instead of beats, on 5 and 6, the last beats before you change chords. Now you play with your thumb. You can do this. Okay, I'm going to upload this video, and then there'll be a part 2 for it that I explain in detail how to apply that to all these chords.